Hello everyone, in this video we're going to talk about arithmetic sequences and non-arithmetic sequences. Let's start out with the definition of a sequence. A sequence is a set of numbers in a specific order. Because that order is specific, because the order of a sequence is significant, we're able to find a pattern, and that pattern is going to say how one number is related to the next number. And here's some examples of a sequence. In this set, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can say that the pattern from one number to the next is that we are adding 1 each time. From 2 to 3, you add 1. From 3 to 4, we add 1. From 4 to 5, you add 1. Let's see another one. In this next one, to find this pattern, we're going to look from one number to the next. From 40 to 34, we're going to subtract 6. From 34 to 28, we are going to subtract 6. From 28 to 22, we also subtract 6. So that's going to be the pattern for that one. Anytime that there's a pattern, and that pattern is just a constant adding or subtracting, then there's a special name for that. That constant that you add and subtract is called a common difference. So it's called the common difference, and we're going to use the variable d whenever we're labeling that. So for the first example, the d would be equal to 1. For the second example, d would be equal to -6. Not all sequences are going to have a common difference, but if it does, then we're going to call it arithmetic. Sequences that don't have a common difference are called non-arithmetic, and there's actually a whole lot of different types of non-arithmetic sequences. You'll learn more about those in other math classes. If you have a sequence that's infinitely long, which means it's never going to end, we use this notation. And we'll show that by using a ... at the end of a list. (10, 15, 20, 25), we can see the pattern is that it's going up by 5s, but instead of continuing on forever and writing everything, we're going to write comma and ... I'm going to write some practice problems for you to do, and I'm going to need you to label the common difference, and if there isn't one, then say non-arithmetic. Okay, so pause the video. I'll show you the answers in 5 seconds. Okay, in the first one, you can see that we're adding 2 each time. In the second one, we're adding, for the first part, you're adding 1/8. From the second term to the third term, you're also adding 1/8. But then from the third term to the fourth term, you only are adding 1/16. So that's not a common difference because it changed. In number 4, we can see that from 1 to 4 is a +3, from 4 to 9 is a +5, from 9 to 16 is a +7, 16 to 25 is a +9. So those are not the same number, which means it is not a common difference. which means it's also not arithmetic. Sometimes you're going to be asked to find the next few terms in a sequence, and to do that, all you have to do is add d to the last answer they gave you. So for these examples up here, in number 1, the next 3 would be 2 plus 2, which is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8. So in question 3, we're going to be not subtracting 4. In question 3, we're going to be adding 4. So negative 14 plus 4 makes negative 10, and then another plus 4 will make a negative 6. Alright, that's it for this video. In the next one, I'll show you how to make the formula for these.